Hey guys, what's up? It's Carson and Ben, and we are back. We are making some Parmesan Alfredo or Parmesan garlic bites.
Chicken
and
bites.
they're going to sit on a bed of pasta. So we're going to be making some more pasta this week. So that'll be fun.
Not intentional.
Yeah, it's not intentional that we're doubling up on the pasta, but honestly, fan of pasta, so it's okay. So let's go ahead
Wash our hands.
and yeah, we'll start with washing our hands.
And then for the side, we are actually going to make asparagus with some lemon on top and some parm. And then, again, like Carson said, the chicken bites on top of some noodles. So we were told we looked cute.
Oh, thank you, Miss Loftus. Thank you, thank you. So let's go ahead and get on started. So we're going to be working with, ooh, you love asparagus. Awesome. So we did very good then with our choices. So we're going to start by getting our eggs and things going. So the way that we do this is we get our eggs nice and beautiful right here. And this week I'm going to try to do a little better with not getting so many shells in my eggs, but
Was it 1 cup of flour?
it is 3.5.
How is everyone's day going?
This feels like professional cooking from like a TV show. I'm trying my best, Kai. I'm really trying here. I really like when a stream is a good quality, so I'm trying my best. I suspended a camera from the ceiling, so it's pretty fun.
You said 3.5 cups?
Yes. So we got 4 eggs going. And now that we have our eggs, we're going to go ahead and grab a whisk. And we're just going to give them a quick old whisk because sometimes the flour gets in the middle of the beater and it doesn't necessarily make for super nice egg noodles. So we're going to do this. And if you wouldn't mind getting some water.
Sure. Kai said he's sick.
I am sick. Why? No, don't be sick. That's not good. Is it as cold here as it is there? It's like 35 and pouring the rain right now. So it is awful weather. This is not letting go. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we dump our eggs in first. Oh gosh, a fever of 101. Yeah, that would definitely be sick. Yeah, take it easy. If you need to hop off to get some rest, I definitely understand. It's 14 degrees at your house. Whew.
I can't imagine.
That is chilly. So we're going to start with a tablespoon of water. And we're going to use... I'm going to do a tablespoon of water.
Sure.
And then we're going to use just this flour little by little. And kind of get things started. You're craving some chocolate so bad right now. We should do a baking stream one time.
Sure.
I can bake bread, but I'm not an amazing like baker. But I think baking bread would be fun, or maybe doing some kind of like chocolate brownie or something like that would be fun.
like a cake.
Yeah, a cake could be cool.
I also cannot bake, so that will not end well.
It would be a fun event for us to try. You want to add another tablespoon of water? And I'm going to throw in some more flour.
So at least for the pasta, it really depends on like the humidity of the day is what they say with how much water you add. Sometimes it's 1 tablespoon, sometimes it's 2, 3. So you just want to make sure it's in that perfect ball form where it's not too sticky or dry.
Yeah. So you said you and your mom used to bake all the time. I'm kind of jealous of that. I know my mom's probably watching, but oof. Mother, why did we not cook?
She's over there saying that you never cooked until
I
you
know.
moved out. Knowing her.
Oh God. It's okay. It's okay. And let's lift this off so that we can really dust this all up nicely. And we're almost at the right consistency. It's just a little bit moist. So let's soak this little bit of flour we got going here. Dries it up.
Hopefully this time it doesn't hop off the base.
I know. Last time I had problems with the Hi, Carson's mom. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
My mom's also probably watching.
Yeah, Ben's mom's also probably watching, but let's see. So we got a nice consistency of dough right here. So now we can switch over to our bread hook. And like I said last time, the bread hook really helps just kind of get the dough started in the kneading process. We're still going to have to do some kneading by hand though. So this is more of just kind of trying to speed that process up a little bit. You watched the video from last week, Starla. Awesome, awesome.
Did it look good?
She said it looked amazing.
It was really good.
It was so good. So we're trying to follow it up with something equally as good, but this time we need some meat in our diet.
I actually took it to work, and a couple of people who watched it from work wanted to try it, so they liked it.
Kai doesn't like stainless steel appliances. Well, I have a different.
Yeah, put flour on them.
I have a different kind of bowl that I use sometimes, but to be honest, the stainless steel bowl is just a lot easier to clean. So when it's so much easier to clean, it really makes it hard to fight with.
Get all that in there.
Get all that in there. Do you want to be the kneading boy this week?
Sure.
All right. So this week we're going to be doing a different kind of pasta, just to kind of keep things spicy a little bit.
Not too spicy, it's just fettuccine.
We're going to... But the thing about fettuccine is it's a completely different process of actually making the pasta. So we get to use this cool thing. It goes on the top of our pasta machine.
I think it needs a little bit of water. It's not sticky. You can just grab
Yes,
right there.
Right there.
It's a little much. That's okay. It is slippery.
That's a little much. That's okay.
No, don't add too much flour.
We could just give it a little more flour if it's too sticky.
Dust it slightly. There you go.
Dust it slightly. I like a slight dusting. I only have appliances, but then... Hold up. I gotta read it over here so that I can see. I only have white appliances, but the bowls are usually just plastic. Yeah, we have some plastic bowls. I did the eggs in a plastic bowl. The main thing is I really like when everything matches in my kitchen. So now that I've started with stainless steel, I'm just kind of sticking with it.
We'll need the flat thingy to cut the dough. Unless you want to rip it.
Yeah, we're gonna tear it.
Be like, who's that? He-Man?
He-Man. Okay.
So what is this machine? Did you explain it?
So yeah, so what this is a pasta roller. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start running this through the top of this machine. And with each pass, we're gonna make the two halves of the machine get closer and closer together. And so while we're doing that, we will be able to get our dough to the thickness that we want for our fettuccine. And then we have this super cool thing here. I love this thing. Let me just get that full focus for a second. Look at this thing. It's so cool. This is a pasta drying rack, and I use this when I make not pasta like we did last week, where it's particularly short. When you have long pasta like fettuccine, this works really, really well, and it's super cool. So let's jump back into our top-down view. We've got some pieces going on. Ben's making patties over here.
Just so it's easier to feed through the top at first. So when we start it, we're gonna feed it through, and then we're gonna fold it into thirds and keep feeding it through so it kind of gets into a consistent shape.
Correct. So
the pasta drying rack has a funny story to it, at least in my opinion, because when we first started making pasta and we made fettuccine often, we decided to dry it, but we didn't have this. So we used brand new coat hangers and would feed the pasta onto the coat hangers and hang the coat hangers in the kitchen, just suspending with pasta all on it around the whole kitchen.
but now we have developed, and we are a little more couth now.
Does this need to be a little bit faster?
Robot voice. Oh no.
You want to fix robot voice? And I'll keep feeding it through.
Sure. Bong, 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 bong. Just turn it down a little bit. There we go. All right, so.
Yeah, that's too fast. My bad.
That's a little bit too fast. Good. Good, good, good.
Were you able to hear the story about the pasta drying?
We dried our pasta with clothes hangers for a little while.
Like we would have 5 and 6 clothes hangers in the kitchen. You want to go all the way, or you
No,
just want
work
to
on
stick
the
with
next
1 and
ball.
2s?
So as we sit here doing this, you really kind of get to appreciate how long sometimes some of these pastas can take to make. Even when you have like a big production facility, sometimes pasta still has to sit for a really long time before it actually is able to go to store shelves.
Go down one?
No,
No?
we got more balls.
Well, you had it on 2 earlier. We'll alternate them on here so they don't, Careful.
It's okay.
We alternate them so they don't stick on each other.
Very nice.
To this one, please.
I mean, you did make kind of tiny ones. It's fine. We'll have short fettuccine, which is okay.
People cut their pasta anyway.
People do cut their pasta, so it's fair.
All done. I washed my hands, apparently. How long does it take to dry?
So because we have our cool drying rack with this pasta, it'll actually be a bit faster than our fusilli took last week, because we can dry it without it having to actually touch without it touching. So when it doesn't have to touch anything, it dries pretty quickly. So our pasta last week, we let it sit for 45 minutes. This week, I think we're only going to let it sit for like 20 because we have some other stuff to prep. So we're just going to go straight into our next bit of prep when we finish with the pasta. And then we'll swing back over to the pasta like pretty shortly.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Gotta drink water.
There you go. Catch it.
Very nice. All right. Now we're going to move down to the second one. And repeat the process. So pass through, and then we'll do a fold, and then 2 more passes. And then we'll go in with this one. Oh, grab the next one. That will help me. All I know is that I have been hungry all day. Well, if you're sick, it usually does make you hungry. So make sure to get something to eat. Have something delivered. There's always Uber Eats.
Unless you live in a place that doesn't have Uber Eats. I'm gonna fold this one again because I made it wonky. So after you go down from 1 or 2 to 3 is when we have to be careful on not to fold it anymore. Otherwise, it could burn up the machine. Kai says he doesn't get food delivered. I think the only thing I get delivered is pizza.
Yeah, we get pizza delivered.
Is that one? Want me to fold this one? Looks like you cut it or something.
Yeah, I did.
I don't even do that. Do you go and pick up your pizza, or do you not eat pizza?
I either walk and get it, or drive to the pickup. Honestly, props to you for being close enough to drive or walk. Like, I used to live somewhere where it was close enough to walk to the Domino's, and I did. You also tend to get better deals if you do carry out.
Get that manager special. I think this one needs to go one more time as well. I'm also curious if the audio is better this week.
It should be better.
We got tiny microphones. You can't really see them, but
They
we got
could see
tiny
them.
microphones to hopefully make the quality better. And we got these cute aprons from Amazon.
They have greasy pies. Rip.
We go down to 3.
And we're going to 4, so we are halfway there. Go to 3.
It is on 3. It was on 4.
And so like Ben said, no more folding. We just are kind of making the pieces longer and thinner. In general, there was an association with like good pasta and being really thin. So we're going to try to get our pasta as thin as we can.
It's a long process, but the fettuccine is good.
Indeed.
But the next part is my favorite when it starts cutting it, because
Yeah, the cutting is so satisfying. Let's grab that one over there. Let's grab that one up there. And let's drop this one.
and I'm actually kind of impressed because normally by the time we get to 3, the pasta and some parts get wavy. And I would say for the most part, this is not that wavy.
Which is good. Next up, we're going to do these last couple pieces, and then I think while I'm cutting, Ben can go ahead and get started on some of the other stuff, like the chicken and the asparagus. And next up,
Here's some of that wave. I don't know if you can see it.
yeah, it's definitely wavy, but it's not the end of the world. And here's our last piece on size 3.
I'm curious what Kai's favorite pizza is. What if we made a pizza one time?
Ooh.
I used to work at a pizza place, so I like tossing the dough. I'd get in trouble for it. You're not supposed to toss the dough at the place I worked at, but
Why aren't you supposed to toss the dough?
because Pizza Hut does not like when you do that.
You didn't have to expose them like that.
Well, you asked. Supreme. Ooh, yum.
All right, here we go.
The Supreme from Domino's. Pretty good. Should I move the machine a little bit so you can move that? So this is the part when it starts getting really long that we typically go back and forth a couple of times. One more time.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice. And we're getting little nice long pieces. So we're going to start with a piece that looks like this. And we're going to end up with a gigantor piece just after one more pass. It almost doubles in size.
Mm-hmm.
You want to grab the next one?
Sure.
And oh no.
Oh, gotta be careful with how you put it in.
Yeah.
All right, Kai, we'll check in with you in a little bit, hopefully.
All right. See you soon, Kai. Next up, we are going to be getting going on some asparagus.
Thought you said chicken.
Which do you want to do first, the chicken or the asparagus?
Probably the asparagus, because we'll have to prep that, and the chicken also needs to be prepped a little.
Well,
I just passed that through.
oh. Oops. Then the next one goes here. And the next one gets a nice start.
I feel like since these are getting long, we should help each other out. It doesn't rip or get caught anywhere.
Bonk. Bonk.
And just that last one.
And yep, we got one final piece. And this one's not terribly long.
Till it goes through 4 times.
Let us ready our fettuccine cutter.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you. All right, now Ben is going to go ahead and get started on the asparagus. And I am going to slide my machine slightly over this way. And I'm going to attach this right here.
Do you want me to prep here?
Yep. Just make sure you're kind of in.
Sure.
Be there.
I'm actually sad Kai's not here because I have a method to the asparagus that everyone likes. Normally it's like stringy on the ends or too hard. And so if you just grab it and snap, it snaps where it would be hard. And so I washed these earlier, so I just like doing this, and it makes it more fun. See, like that one snapped way back there. I'm not even going to use it. So, it's fun.
And I am going to reach over here and grab our beautiful pasta stand. And I'm going to put it just slightly out of frame. And I'm going to twist all these up so that they're just barely not touching. And now we can go ahead and get started. So the way that this works is we bring our mixer up to the right speed,
which is a 5.
and we grab this beautiful stick right here. And we go through just one time. And we get some delicious fettuccine noodles. So let's go ahead and pop these on their little space. And we'll go straight in for the next batch.
Do you need help?
No.
Remember, if you do it upside down and then slide it over, it makes it easier to come off.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Oh, yummy. Asparagus is one of my favorites. I also like to think so, but I mean, it makes asparagus smaller, but then you don't get any of those stringy pieces, and I like this asparagus, and I think everyone I've ever made this asparagus for has liked it.
Ben indeed does a good job with the asparagus.
So then, I'm out of frame. There. Oh, okay. So all I'm going to do now is just kind of put them all side by side, super close together.
Yum, yum, yum. Finally.
VeggieTales.
Oh my god.
It looks like the VeggieTale. Anyway, so now that I've got this asparagus prepped, what I'm going to do a little bit later is drizzle some olive oil on it, cut up this lemon, and I do lemon slices throughout it, squeeze some lemon on top, put it in the oven for about 5 minutes on 400, and then after the 5 minutes, we'll sprinkle a little bit of parm on top just to give it a nice little crispy texture and crunch. And plus, Carson and I, as you know, love cheese. So that's what I'm going to do with the asparagus a little bit later. But I'm going to go ahead and start on the prepping the oven and working on the chicken.
So let's go ahead and go to Ben with oven cam. Bonk oven. So what are you doing, Ben?
Gonna prep the chicken.
What do you have to do first?
Is this a trick question?
No.
Prep the chicken.
You're so bad at this.
I don't know what your question is.
How does one prep chicken?
You put it on the prepping board, and we will season it with salt and pepper and some Italian seasoning, and then cut it into small bite-sized pieces. Carson and I both hate chicken nastiness, and so we do wear gloves whenever we prep chicken. Oh, I have a bruise on my arm.
And all of the pasta is now complete.
All of the pasta is now one big piece again. Just kidding.
No, it's not.
I'll need a knife.
So we can get that right there in frame so it looks all nice. And we can go ahead and dispose of these two beautiful accessories. And we have some extra pasta left, so I'm going to work on straightening this out a little bit and trying to make just a little bit more. So the beauty of handmade fettuccine is you get some pieces that are really nice and short. You get other pieces that are just a bit longer. And it really, I think, adds that bit of charm. Bonk. So we got just a little bit more pasta. We're gonna drop it up in here. Black pepper. Interesting.
Cool. I just normally season the chicken to taste with the salt and pepper, but I will measure out a little bit of the Italian seasoning because too much can definitely overpower the chicken.
And I am going to start working on garlic butter. So the way that we make garlic butter is we get 2 tablespoons of butter. And we take said butter and we add a couple cloves of garlic. So let's go ahead.
You filled up the salt.
I did fill up the salt. It seemed like we needed it.
The chicken's gonna file for a restraining order.
Why?
It's feeling assaulted. Boo.
Boo. You stink.
Reminds me of the SpongeBob. Get off the stage, you stink.
Exactly. How many cloves of garlic?
2?
2?
I do believe so. 4. I lied.
4? That's a lot of garlic. Come on.
You know how to do the garlic?
I thought I did, but apparently I'm struggling. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm the best man for the job on this one.
Okay. Well, Kai is back.
Kai's back.
Can you get a teaspoon for me, por favor?
Okay.
And
A teaspoon? Why did I just go to the fridge for a teaspoon?
I only question things in my brain.
Kai, we need garlic butter for our garlic Parmesan chicken. So it's best if we just kind of make everything from scratch. So I've grabbed some butter and I've got the garlic.
Hey, can you pour some of this in here? Because I don't want to touch it with this chicken thing. Chicken thing. Carson has been playing Fallout 76 recently, and there's a song that I just thought of when I said chicken, because it goes, what he did? He, bark, bark. Sound like chicken?
Sounds like a chicken. Ben.
What's the lyric?
Well, they say he kicked the bucket.
Oh, he kicked the bucket. The bucket? That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And my terrible singing won't get us copyrighted, so we're fine. But that is it for the seasoned chicken. Smells good. Okay. So then we're gonna cut these into bite-sized pieces. Chicken thing.
So I'm going to use this grater here to grind some more Parmesan because it's always good to have a nice healthy supply of Parmesan.
Chicken thing makes me think of one of my favorites.
Bonk. So many little triangles of parm. Cool.
Kai said he'll send it to you later.
You should. So while Ben's getting the chicken ready, I'm going to get the Parmesan ready for our chicken that is requiring both garlic and Parmesan because I have realized that I am not the man for the job when it comes to working with garlic.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, you could say as much. Also, the smell's just so strong. So... Oops. Did you turn that off? We need that. That's our chat.
I know, but I heard it and it threw me off.
Did you turn the volume down?
Yeah. But the oven is ready for the asparagus.
Okay. So do you want to go get that put in?
No, the asparagus is only going to take like 10 minutes, so... Kai's a vampire. Well, makes sense on why you hate garlic.
I've never heard of a sick vampire.
He got sick because he went into the sun.
Awesome, awesome. Mother said she liked the microphones.
Nice. Did she hear the comment earlier about you cooking? I hope so.
I don't think she did. She may not have been here. Let's keep it that way.
I love the dark. See? Kai loves the dark. Oh, unpopular opinion, Kai. Do you like dark chicken, like the dark meat of chicken, or just the white meat breasts?
Let's see. Let's see here.
No white meat chicken. No white meat? So you only like dark meat? Interesting. We made a Christmas dinner and have learned that there's so many different people who like different types of chicken. I like both, personally, white and dark. Carson actually taught me on what makes dark meat dark, like what's considered dark. You read it, didn't you?
Yeah. That's a little bit of like kitchen science.
No, he only likes white meat. Oh, okay.
The interesting thing about dark meat is the meat that is used more. So when you look at a chicken and you think about its life, it uses its legs to walk around. It uses, its wings to flap, but it doesn't necessarily use its breast muscle that much. So the breast muscle stays white while the other muscle gets darker. And so, humans are mostly dark meat because we use almost all of our muscles.
Nice. Well, I'm not a cannibal, so.
Well, I'm not saying you have to be a cannibal, but... Kai
raised some chickens. We raised chickens at one point, too. How'd you We being my family
We
and I when I were
being
younger.
him, not me.
What kind of chickens did you raise, and for what? Was it for like eggs or just for fun?
FFA.
FFA.
Fa-fa-fa.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that sounded so bad.
Eggs and meat. Nice. Yeah, that's what we did too. Until the critters got to the chickens, and then they killed all of the chickens. So it was at that time. No more farm fresh eggs. I also learned recently, going back to the dark meat, white meat thing, I tried to prep a chicken not too long ago, like a whole chicken, and have found out that I cannot do that. Can't see how you're cutting the chicken.
Ben, you're not in the frame.
There you go. It's just bite-sized pieces.
You gotta pay attention to that.
Well, there's not much room.
Yeah, there is. Come over. Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Red Rover. Anyway, as I was saying, I learned that I cannot prep a whole chicken because when you have to crack it, I get the nasty feels and makes me want to hurl my stomach.
Well, that's a nice conversation, Ben. Thank you for that.
So I will only buy prepared chicken that I don't have to do that for. Most of the time, our chickens died to cars.
That's so sad.
Well, at least you didn't have to prep your ground chicken. 'Cause it was...
Your ground chicken.
You like that?
Oh, Ben.
Ours were free range and like to go out into the road. Why did the chicken cross the road, Kai? We also raised cows. My parents have some cows. Do you name your cows? Kai's like, this guy is dumb. Also, this was about a pound. We only need a pound of chicken. This is like 1.2 pounds. We eat a lot of chicken, so I don't mind over prepping some chicken. Nice.
Too many to name.
So yes.
So no.
He named him. Oh, no, I guess you're right. He did not name him. Okay.
Plus, then it's harder to eat them.
That's what my mom says. My dad's the opposite. He names them T-bone and sirloin. And I know they are sitting there, and my mom's like, you idiot.
So while we're waiting here, I'm going to go ahead and get the pasta water started. Like I said, pretty quick turnaround on the noodles. So...
Kai says that's hilarious. All right, so the chicken is prepped. I'm just going to move it to the side and then work on Carson's garlic because he did a great job.
Yes.
One. Oh, that's two. Flaky. Come on. Nice. 3. 1. 2. Whoo! 3. You know what that's from?
Yes. The Tootsie Pop commercial.
Yeah.
The rooster liked to sit outside my window all day. Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. It woke him up. Okay. Garlic?
Garlic?
Wherever you wish to garlic.
I need a bag for that.
You know, you don't like too much garlic, so I'm going to use these smaller ones.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't put so much.
I think of you sometimes.
Thank you.
Can I have the knife? The blue one? Wherever it disappeared to. Mince the garlic. And it was so old that it couldn't really crow very well. Well, that's sad.
No.
So do you live on a farm, Kai? Or... because you have chickens and cows and a rooster. I'd be interested to know. Nah. Have you ever had a rooster? I don't think we ever had a rooster. Actually. We just had like a bunch of hens.
Cool. Then we go.
Did you own any animals, Carson? Other than the standard domestics?
Nope, just a dog.
That's a fresh lemon. I can smell it.
Indeed. Me trying to cut tiny lemon pieces is terrifying.
You can use a sharper knife.
Nah.
I want a pet tortoise. Tortoises are a little big. Don't you think? Can tortoises be small? Or is the fact of a tortoise to be large?
I feel like a tortoise is just about shell size, so...
Have you ever seen a small turtle with a large shell?
No.
All right. So with garlic, I'm gonna get the garlic off my fingers.
You want me to just add it to the butter?
What? No.
That's literally what you wrote.
Nope. It says melt 2 tablespoons of butter and then add the garlic. So it'll go in the pan. But you need to take the sticker off.
The sticker's edible. It has to be. Did you know that?
Do you want the sticker on your asparagus? I can add it for you.
No, not necessarily.
No wonder you're having problems. Look at that.
Hurry. Your boy is hungry over here.
Did you ever go to the fair and win one of those tiny turtles? I think I won a hamster once. Or a guinea pig or whatever they are.
We got boiling water going on over here. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the butter in the pan.
Did you warm up the pan? The pan's not on. Don't forget to turn it on.
I know I got to turn it on.
Well, my mom made dinner once, and she's going to hate that I'm telling the story. She was cooking in the crock pot, and I was opening it all day, and she yelled at me, keep it closed. Where's the asparagus? To keep it closed, and didn't even tell her that it wasn't on, so I let it cook for a couple of hours. And then come to find out it wasn't on, and then she got mad because we didn't have dinner. So I'm just squeezing some lemon juice on the asparagus. And Kai, I know you weren't here earlier when I prepped the asparagus, but I snapped the bottoms off so it makes it better. And then a drizzle of olive oil. Boop. And then salt and pepper. No parm right now.
I want parm.
We put parm in there after it's in the oven for 5 minutes.
Okay.
But I do need salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
What did Kai say?
What did Kai say? I forgot to turn on the crock pot once. Your mom said don't tell.
Oh. Don't tell Ben. Sorry, Mom.
Lo siento.
She's over there. And then, yeah, we ended up ordering pizza from Domino's. So this will only take about 10 minutes total, 5 minutes for this, and then putting the parm on top, and then 5 more minutes. Do you want to wait a little bit, or how do you like your asparagus? Hot.
You can do the asparagus now.
Do the asparagus now. Okay. You open the oven,
Sure.
and then don't forget to switch the...
I know, right? Don't put it in yet. There
letting
you
out
go.
all the heat.
All right, there you go.
Ow! Did I touch the grill grate? Whatever it is? Maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Oh. That's how I can dry.
Yeah.
Feels weird. I feel like a heathen. Can y'all see the butter okay? In this pan?
Oh, do you want me to go back to the oven? Are you going to be over there now?
Do we have anything else over there?
No.
I feel like these should switch personally. This is a small burner, and this is a large one.
Okay, then flip them.
I didn't know if you had a reason. You typically have a reason for... Nice.
Nice.
Noise.
Nice, nice, nice. While Ben's doing that, I'm going to work on some cleanup over here.
Oh, garlic, and then heavy cream in here. Doop, doop, kapoo. Will this be okay for your heavy cream stuff? Or
Yeah, that's
perfect.
fine. So for the pasta kind of gets this creamy garlic Parmesan base. It'll definitely make for some very good,
So good.
some good pasta.
Mary Chrysler. Carson, why did you do that? I assume he's referring to the large on the small.
Oh, because I don't know. I just kind of felt like it. Listen, leave me be.
I do what I want. We wait for this to get a little translucent.
Very nice.
And then what we'll do is, you know that little dish that you had the butter in?
Yes.
Can you bring that over here? And then I'm going to put the garlic in there. Oh, you're going to hold it. So nice. Boop. And then one more scoopity scoop. Boop. And your shoes are looking good. Thanks. Can you grab the chicken?
The chicken. That's exactly right, Kai. ADHD go burr.
Got it? You need help?
I think we lost one.
Oh
No?
no. Nice. All right. Can I have another tablespoon of butter? More butter, more butter.
It's a good life motto. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Shay shay. I don't want the chicken to get stuck on the pan, so I put the garlic in beforehand as well, so the little bit of butter that's in here kind of gets that little garlicky taste, but I would rather the garlic be in the heavy cream portion more. Just flavor the chicken a little bit with that garlicky taste.
And while Ben is doing that, I am just over here getting things just a bit more tidy and in order because we're going to be start plating soon. So it'll be nice to get some of this stuff moved around so that we have space with our plates.
Would Kai say ADHD go burr?
Yes.
Well, we forgot to set a timer for the asparagus.
Oh, God.
So we'll assume it's been in there for 3 minutes. 2 minutes. So.
Well, we're off to a great start. The asparagus went in with no timer.
That's okay.
That's just wonderful.
Would you be able to get a half a cup of... No, probably not a half a cup for parm. How much parm you want? Because we need quite a bit of parm for the... We need a half a cup of parm for the... it's right there. For this, but we need some for the asparagus.
Well, we got plenty.
Perfect. How much you want?
Half a cup?
Half a cup.
Isn't that what you just said?
Half a cup for this.
Yeah.
We need some for the asparagus.
Okay. So just keep using it.
Okay.
We should have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in some pasta. Because it looks like we've got boiling water over there.
Chicken is looking fantastic.
Yum, yum, yum. We'll get these pasta going. And then we'll go ahead and do one more here. Funk. I want a bowl. Kai, you should come to Texas. Do it.
Transferring the chicken out now. Out. We did officially lose a chicken.
That's okay.
It is on the ground. All right. So we're gonna throw the garlic back in a little bit, and I'm gonna turn this off briefly, move this off the heat so it doesn't burn, and get a little bit more of the asparagus. Get a little bit more butter.
Did you need this?
I need some butter. You got butter?
It's in the fridge.
It's in the fridge. There it is. And then just one more tablespoon, so that would be our 4th tablespoon. Shay. Absolutely delicious food, and I'm a picky eater. Did you mention that? She gave us a shout out. Says we have good cooking. What's your favorite meal that we've made for you, Mom? I'm curious to know. So now, because I am starting on the creamy portion, I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. Did you mix these noodles by chance?
No, not yet.
Oh. I need a pot holder.
Oh, a pot holder. Well, that's a tricky
It's right next to the camera, and Carson's got smaller arms than I do, so I'm gonna scooch right past you. That's what the Texans say. Oh, look at that.
And now he's just throwing a bunch of Parmesan cheese on top so that
What?
so that it gets nice and delicious.
Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Okay. Good catch.
Save that.
I need some heavy cream, por favor.
Your mom says the pesto was the best.
The pesto. We made that last week.
Everywhere is just so expensive to fly right now. I know, Kai. It's really, really bad. It's mainly because everything's like, it's, end of year, start of, the new year. So there's a lot of people that are traveling, I guess. So they raise the prices.
Was that me?
No, that was me.
Great. Oh, shoot. Whatever. Oh, I still got a chicken on the ground. All right. 1 cup. Get that off the heat. 1 cup of heavy cream. Here you go. If you could kindly. Thanks. So we're going to let this cook on a lower heat, about 3, and mix it around.
Mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it.
Hit it. For about 3 to 4 minutes. Just to... What's he eating?
I don't know. We paid $735 to go in November to Florida.
Wow.
But now flying to Florida would be $1,200.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, girl. Oh. All right.
Let's see. We got just a bit more to go on the pasta.
Are you going to test it by throwing it at the wall like I did last time?
No.
That's boring.
Ben has this weird understanding that if you throw pasta at the wall, if it sticks to the wall, it's done.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. I just think it's kind of bad to be throwing pasta at the wall, but that's just my 2 cents.
I think it makes cooking fun. Oh, fun.
Will we need plates for any reason?
The
just
asparagus.
Small plates?
Sure.
Or bigger plates?
That is up to you. Oh my god. This is why you should keep stirring. I should have had this parm ready. Well, I did not. Get that off the heat.
I'm gonna grab.
And I did great with setting a timer again.
Oh, you didn't set a timer for the asparagus again? Oh, great.
It's a looking game. Is that crispy enough for you?
Yeah, it looks about that.
Perfect. Let's grab that out.
Drop it over here.
In case you wanted to see the asparagus. Bang. And then go back to this.
And while Ben's working on that, I'm going to just bring y'all back over here real quick so that I can plate the asparagus. So, my favorite way to do this is with a spatula. And we have one. It's just a matter of tracking down where it is. Spatula. Cool.
This sauce looks really good.
Mm-hmm. And we've got just a few more pieces to go.
Hot.
We'll place our last 2 lemons just across like that.
Just not done.
What'd you do? Check the pasta?
Yeah. I didn't even use a fork. I grabbed it out with my fingers and it burned. My dad's talented. He has like no feeling in his fingers and can grab like anything straight off the grill or off the stove and feel nothing. Kind of jealous. Can I have a small spoon, if you don't mind? I'm gonna get some of this pasta water in here. It's kind of thick. Thank you.
And now that the asparagus is plated, we can jump back over here. Beautiful.
You want to show the cream? Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Look at this. Not sure if y'all can see that, but it's getting to a good consistency. About another minute on this sauce, and then I'm gonna throw the chicken in here. And since this pot's big enough, once Carson drains that pasta water, when the pasta's ready, we can just throw it in here too and mix it up. You think? Or what? You want to pour the sauce on it?
I thought I would plate the pasta and then we pour over the top.
Sure.
Do a pour over.
Sure. Well, the pour over is going to be difficult because the chicken's going to be in here.
It should be fine.
Okay.
We'll do a good old pour over. And just briefly,
check the sauce. That is good. I think it needs a little bit of black pepper, though.
We'll hit it with the black pepper. You want to go somewhere warm like San Diego, but you don't want to spend that much. Well, I wouldn't recommend anywhere in general in Southern California right now.
It's very warm.
It's very, very warm. Probably a little too warm, if you know what I mean.
I hear it's the hottest place to be.
Oh, Ben.
You want to try this sauce?
No, right now I'll try it when we get plated.
Okay. So then I'm going to add the chicken back in. Get that juice. Now that the sun's officially down, what's the temperature outside?
It is 34.
34. Not quite freezing.
It's not quite freezing. Nope.
What's your favorite dish to make together, Carson?
I would say pasta.
Pasta.
I just love making it. It's so much fun. It's consistent, but yet you can still do so much with it.
Do you have the, yeah. While you're using a, what is this? Not a spatula. What is this called?
Mm-mm. I would call it a rubber spatula,
Is it a rubber spatula?
but
God.
are you dying over there?
Yeah. This pasta is hot. Okay. I was done. Tastes good.
Good.
Ow.
You still want to save pasta water, or are you good?
No, we're good. That looks so good. I feel like we'll need some parm. I thought you were doing a pour over.
You're right. I did say I was doing a pour over.
Who is it? Why don't you use the spatula or the tongs right there so you don't burn yourself on the asparagus?
I'm okay.
Mom says it's 34 degrees where she's at and raining. It is also raining here.
Yeah.
So that also dropped like 12 degrees from when you and I spoke on the way home. What's that?
Our extra, we're going to make that and what's on the plates.
You don't have that much.
It's okay. I just want a little bit to start.
Okay. Did you want to use a... We have this. Sure. You need to switch the camera so they can
I do
see.
need to switch the camera. Oh my god. Hope everyone's grand. Hey Glitter Fart, how's it going?
The litter fart.
I'm not exactly playing Fallout at the moment, but we are making some delicious garlic Parmesan chicken over pasta with all made from scratch with some nice garlic, lemon garlic. Go to that one.
Well, we can switch sides and it would be a lot easier.
Okay. 28 here and snowing. Hope you're staying warm. Yeah, snow. Wild.
What's pretty cool is we have a electric coffee table entertainment center thing that is a fireplace. And so we can turn that on and turn the fireplace on and enjoy the warmth and the ambiance of. You just want to pour over?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Just dump it?
Yeah. Yum, yum, yum.
See, this is when you can use that spatula thing and get all that out.
Looks delicioso. And it's looking like things are coming together.
I'm perplexed.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, excuse me.
Our dog is like tripping over himself right now. Do you want a full lemon or do you just want the lemon to be?
I don't care.
It's up to you if you actually want a lemon.
Sure.
Mm-mm-mm.
Glitter Fart says it looks for real.
Thank you, thank you.
We try.
We are trying our best to get better at our cooking lives. We try to do one of these a week, and we have a lot of fun with it. So this is our final feast. Now all we have left to do is taste everything. So
Get a fork.
yeah, let's get a fork. I'm gonna throw some extra cheese on mine because I am a cheese fiend.
He loves cheese just as much as he loves bread. We actually have a cheese drawer in our fridge.
We do.
A bunch. Are we toasting the plates?
Let's toast the plates.
Tink.
Tink,
You
we
know.
toasted the plates.
Probably shouldn't toast these plates.
Yeah, I know. They're nice plates. We shouldn't. But
Thoughts?
that's very good.
That's really good.
It has not an overpowering amount of garlic in it, but it's definitely a good amount of garlic.
I know you were worried using 4 cloves, but I feel like it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. And the chicken is super tender.
Thank you.
Oops. We gotta try the asparagus
I
now.
was just thinking that.
Toast the plates.
It's from a video we both like. Thoughts?
So good. They're not so cooked that they're like soft and stringy. They're really nice consistency. I have like a big pet peeve about vegetables being really like floppy. Like I really like that this kind of has some texture to it and it kind of stays up together, which is super nice. Yum, yum, yum. Well, I think that is about it for our live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, because we are doing another live stream next week.
I'd like to hear what they want us to do next week, like just to get some thoughts.
Yeah, if you have any ideas on what you would like to see done next week, please let us know. But that's it. We're going to head out for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.
Have fun. Toodles.